In this video, we'll go over how to dispatch inside of Latchel. This is the second part of a training for approvals in dispatch. You can watch this one alone just to understand how dispatch works, or you can watch with the approvals portion to understand how approvals and dispatch are related to each other. Now, in dispatching and assigning service providers in Latchel, we have automatic dispatch, which many of our customers use to ensure that we get things to go faster. So we'll go over how automatic dispatch works inside of Latchel. Also allow manual service provider assignment, which is similar to how most property management systems work, where you're manually assigning every single service provider to every single job. Then we're also going to go over dispatch timing. And one of the key differences between Latchel and other systems is based on the severity of what is happening. There's different rules and time windows presented to service providers for them to schedule and allow you to keep track of what's going on throughout the dispatching journey. So automatic dispatch. This happens when a work order is created and you either approve a work order and then let the system run and walk away after you approve it, or if you have auto dispatch settings turned on, then this will just go automatically after the work order is created. And in this, a job is automatically offered to your service providers according to the preferences you set, and it gives them an amount of time to respond before moving on to the next one. Now, the offer is first come, first serve. So let's say this is your first preferred service provider. By default, they're given an hour to respond. And we see most of the time people, if they're going to respond the same day, they're going to respond within that first hour. If they accept the job, then it's theirs. But if they don't respond after that first hour, it will then be offered to the second one. At that point, both of them have the job available, and it's first come, first serve. If neither of them respond after that additional hour, then it's offered to the third one. Now it's available to all three. Again, first come, first serve. And they accept the job by scheduling a work date. This is a way that Latchel uses to ensure work gets scheduled much faster and residents are much happier as a result, and your work gets completed much faster as a result. Now, why we do automatic dispatch, key things to know about why we do it. This is mainly to prevent double dispatch. So if you send a job to a service provider and they have all the information and the job's not getting done fast enough, oftentimes the property manager will send the job to a different service provider. But now both service providers have that information. And it's on you to communicate to that first service provider, hey, don't do this job. And you got to just hope that they got that message. Because if they didn't get that message, then they may show up and be like, hey, I did some work. It's now done. You don't know about it until you get invoiced. But then the second one shows up. It's like, oh, this work was already done. I've wasted my time. I'm going to now charge just a visit fee. It's a big pain in the neck. So our automatic dispatch completely prevents this from ever happening again if you use the automatic dispatch feature. It also allows you to maintain visibility because scheduling is a part of the dispatch process. You know when the job is going to get done, and so does your resident and anyone else who's looking at that work order. We've also found that this results in the fastest possible scheduling. We've iterated and experimented with other types of dispatch, and this is the fastest one that we have found.